What's up, guys? Welcome to today's workout. If you guys haven't noticed, we're in a different area today. This is perfect. We've been getting some feedback from some of you guys that are doing it out of your driveway, and yes, that is okay. Our field was closed today, so we're out at this tennis court. No big deal. It's actually going to switch it up, so for you guys who have been learning at home in your driveway, this might feel more natural for you guys. Okay, so we're going to start today's warm-up by me in that 90-90 position that I was in last week. So if you remember that, just get to it. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to put one knee at 90 degrees, the other knee at 90 degrees, and then I'm going to drop my chest straight over that front knee. Okay, so I'm trying to get my sternum lined up with that knee and then drop it straight down. You should feel a stretch in this hip here, back here in the right hip. If you drive this left knee into the ground, you'll feel a stretch in that inner thigh as well. Okay, I'm going to spend about 30 seconds here, and then I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Okay, left side, going 30 seconds as well. Again, same deal. Line that sternum up over the knee, and then sink into it. Okay, should feel this hip for sure. If you want a little extra, push the back knee into the ground. Feel that inner thigh. Okay, from here, I'm now going to go into my next stretch. All I'm going to do is roll up to my butt, and then I'm going to go back over to the other side. Okay, so it looks like this. Okay, and I'm going to go back and forth. Notice right now I got my hands on my ground, hands on the ground, I should say. I'm going to go 10 reps each side here. Idea here, every time I reach, I'm trying to get both knees closer to the ground. Okay, and you guys got 20 reps here. I think that's about 20. We're not done there. We're going to do this position one more time. Now you're going to take your hands off the ground, put them behind your head. Okay, this is where it gets really challenging. So I'm here. Take your time. As you start going through this, your chest needs to stay tall, okay? Your upper body is going to want to round. It's your job to fight against that, okay? Again, we're going about 20 reps or 10 reps each side. You may notice some movement. Your body's traveling a little bit. The idea is to relatively stay in the same spot, but if it moves a little bit, it's okay. All right, guys, now we're up to our feet. We're going to do what's called a sprinter's lunge, okay? So think of a single leg RDL into a lunge if you're more experienced with us here. If not, follow along exactly how I'm doing it, okay? So this is what it looks like. We're going reach towards your toe like a toe touch, okay, or a single leg RDL. I'm going to swing this back leg through into a lunge, okay? I'm then going to stand up, and then I'm going to go to the other side. Toe touch, swing the back leg through. And to the other side, I do the same side. All right, guys, for these next warm-ups, while we're on our feet, they're all going to be 5 to 10 yards down and back, okay? So if I give you an exercise, you're not just going to go there, you're going to go there and back. All right, guys, next stretch, nothing new here. World's greatest stretch, Spider-Man, whatever you want to call it. We're alternating sides here again, going 5 to 10 yards out. If you can, elbow down to insole and then bring it back up. Okay, that's more advanced. If you can't get there, just go with your hand. All right, guys, next one. We're going to go side lunges, alternating back and forth with the rotation. Okay, so pick a side to face. I'm going to face this way. I'm going to go down and back with this one right here. So I'm going to take a big step out. My opposite hand reaches to either my ankle or my foot. If you're more mobile, get to the ground. If not, the calf works just fine. Okay, then I'm going to shift back to the side I was on, and then I'm going to pivot. All right, guys, next one. We are gonna go quad pull. Okay, we'll go all one side, and then I want you to do the other side back. So we'll go right side only here. Quad pull, pulling my right quad. It's gonna come out, hand on the opposite knee, and twist. Okay, so again, all one side. I'm gonna do the same side again. All right, guys, so last section of the warm-up here. We're gonna go march and then A-skip, okay? You guys can do a couple reps of this one. If you wanna get that heart rate up a little bit, I'm gonna go down with a march, and I'm gonna come back with an A-skip. The mechanics of it should look the same, or the body positioning should look the same. Every time I hit the ground, I'm back to the other side, okay? That's your march, right? I just hit the ground, come up to the other side. Punch, 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 okay? When I come back, I'm gonna do the skip. It's the same body positioning, but you're adding a skipping pattern. So I'm here. Okay, so real time, march. So again, guys, do that 2 to 3 times, and then we're going into the workout.
All right, here we go. We got our jump section. What we're gonna do on this first drill is a straight ahead, so linear jumps. It's 2 jumps. So let me kind of describe it here. I go pop off the ground and then I explode off the ground. So it's a pop and then boom, explode. So a different emphasis. Light, easy, and then boom, forceful. Okay, so it's got to be that light, easy, and then boom, explode out. Okay, so I'm doing 8 jumps, easy walk back. So I'll show you what a few of them look like in a row here. The first 1 or 2, you might just be kind of getting your rhythm. Once you have the rhythm of light, easy, pop, then you hit 8 reps. Here we go. All right, here we go. Next rep. One more time, I'm going to show it to you just so we can emphasize the arm action this time. So I talked about the light and then the boom off the ground. So the pop and then explode. We still want that with our feet, but I want to see if you can drive the arms on the explosive part. So I'll show you one more rep. You're also doing 8 reps again. Here we go. All right, here we go. Next set of jumps. It's the same concept where I go pop, explode, but I'm going lateral. So I got to move sideways. I'm trying to hit 8 repetitions. That's what you're going to try to do too. So it's a small, and boom, get out of it. Here's what it looks like. So I want you guys doing 2 reps to your left and 2 reps to your right. All right, guys, here we go. We're doing the same thing on the way back. Only other thing that I would mention is that when we go sideways, cover distance. Okay, I'm pushing off lateral as far as I can to be explosive in that side-to-side change of direction motion. Here we go, same drill, now I'm going to my other side. All right, guys, here we go. You're gonna do the same thing 2 more rounds. So I went to my left shoulder, came back to my right shoulder. That's 1 round. Rest, take a breather. 1 more round after that. Left shoulder, right shoulder in terms of your jumps, going that way and this way, okay? All right, here we go, guys. Our speed development session, we're going to change things up a little bit, and we're actually going to regress. We're going to go to basics, fundamentals. So we're doing wall switches. All you need is something to lean up against. Essentially, it's a push-up position or a plank. So this is actually a good core strengthening drill and upper body strengthening drill as well, okay? Okay, so I'm here in a push-up position or a plank. I'm on the balls of my feet. You can see my heels are not on the ground. Okay, so I'm on that ball of the foot position in a push-up. From here, what I'm gonna do is one leg's gonna come up and forward. Okay, so I'm gonna bend at my hip. And then I do a quick switch. So I exchange legs. Switch. Okay, so I'm gonna show it to you real time here. We are going for 4 each leg. And I'm gonna pause in between. All right, guys, so that was 1 rep. I want you to do 2 more reps on your own of that same wall drill. So you're doing 3 total sets of the switches where you pause. Pause, okay? So you're doing 3 total sets. All right, guys, we're on our next wall drill sequence. What you're gonna do on this one, it's 1 leg at a time. So you're gonna go into that plank against the wall again, just like you did. However, we're gonna have 1 leg back, reaching back further, and you're gonna drive forward that leg, right? And not only that, the downside leg is gonna pivot a little bit. So it's straight and then it slightly twists inward to finish the movement. All right, so that was our first set. Okay, so we tried to do 5 each side. If I didn't make that clear, we're doing 5 each side. And I want you to repeat that 2 more sets. So 2 more sets, left leg drive, 2 more sets, right leg drive. You'll do a total of 3 sets per leg. All right, here we go. Next speed drill. What I need you to do is, for me, I'm gonna pick a line on the ground. If you don't have that, you can put a cone or you can put some kind of object you're gonna jump over. So for me, I'm on this white line. What I'm gonna do is be in a little bit of a knee bend. I'm actually jumping, boom, into a split stance and going right into a sprint. Okay, so I'm doing a little jump in place and then to see if I can accelerate out of that landing. Okay, so I'll show it to you. This first time, I'm gonna go left foot landing in front, boom, and sprint. Okay, I'll come back and I'll show you my right foot landing. And then you're gonna cycle that through 3 rounds. Here we go. All right, here we go. So I'm on my next side, same idea. I'm on my white line. I'm gonna jump into a split stance, right leg's in front. It's gonna drop and go. All right, here it is. All right, good work on those reps. Now I want you to do 2 more reps on your left leg, 2 more reps on your right leg. I'm taking it out about a 10-yard sprint, so full effort on your sprint. All right, guys, good work. We're on to our next sequence of jumps. This time I'm gonna be in an athletic stance facing you. I'm gonna do a sideways jump over this white line. Boop. As soon as I land, I'm gonna cross over and go. Okay, so it's a quick hip turn. As soon as I land, I'm gonna quick hip turn and go. Okay, and the idea is to do 3 reps jumping to your right, turn and go, and then 3 reps on the other side, right? I would jump this way, turn and go. So I'm just gonna show it to you this way, see what it looks like. All right, hey, good work on the speed development. We did some new stuff today, wall drills, then we incorporated jumps, 2 sprints. That's the end of our speed session for today.
All right, guys, welcome to your final section of your workout today. It's going to be a little bit different today. We are now moving into conditioning, okay? There is a little bit of change of direction in this conditioning drill, but this is conditioning. This is the first time that we are doing conditioning with you guys. If the rest of the workout felt like conditioning, this will help, okay? So For today, we're gonna keep it relatively simple. It's gonna be hard on your legs. It shouldn't be as hard on your lungs, depending on where you're at, okay? So what we're gonna do is, we are going to do a iso into a gasser, okay? So you're gonna start in a split squat position. You're gonna lift this back knee up, hold it for 20 seconds, okay? Then, after 20 seconds, we're gonna switch feet. You're gonna hold it for 20 seconds again, okay? Once you're done with that, we're up on our feet, we're running a gasser, okay? If you don't know what a gasser is, down, back, about 50-ish yards. It's a football drill, so 53 yards if you're going sideline to sideline. This court is about 45 to 50 yards. Don't do anything less than 40 yards, okay? You're only cheating yourself if you do shorter, okay? So with that, let's get started. I'm gonna do this first rep with you guys, explain it in detail. You guys got 4 rounds of this, okay? We're gonna start, all you need is a stopwatch, your phone, whatever. I'm gonna use a stopwatch because I have it. I'm gonna just put it right at my feet and I'm gonna hit start. I'm going for 20 seconds, split squat iso. Okay, and the first round, it might not feel that hard. I promise you by round 4, your legs are gonna be burning. And I'm on my non-dominant leg here. I always like to start there. Generally a little bit harder, so I like to do my harder side first and switch. Okay, I'm here for 20 seconds. And as soon as I stand up, I'm running, okay? When I say run, we're not going 100 the whole way or you're gonna burn out. Think about 80%, and on your last length, pick up that tempo. I'm up and I'm going. Start picking up speed. All right, guys, so again, you have 4 rounds of that, okay? It's 20 seconds on one leg, 20 seconds on the other leg. As soon as you stand up, you're running into that gasser. As soon as you are done with that, grab your clock again, start a 1-minute timer, okay? So you have a 1-minute rest in between each rep there, okay? Do not try and do it continuous. You are going to be hurting if you try and do it continuous, okay? Take that 1-minute rest in between each rep, okay? So now, once you're done with those 4 reps, we have the finisher, okay? So no more iso positions. You have 2 reps, that's it. You are going all out, okay? Half gasser, if you can kind of put that together. You're doing half of what you just did. I'm running to the fence as fast as I can and back 2 times, okay? Give yourself that 1-minute rest in between still because I want you to actually go as fast as you can, okay? Here we go.